Continue also our coverage of the operation that involves Americans helping to arm cartels in Mexico. A recent government report questioning the effectiveness of billions of U.S. dollars that we spend aimed at stopping drug and gun trafficking between the United States and Mexico.
It probably sounds startling to hear that people in America are helping the cartels get these very crazy weapons. But there's a new CBS documentary that really dives deeper into this issue, and it is an issue. National investigative correspondent Stephen Stock explains how this is all happening.
It's a case gone viral on social media that caught the attention of the country. 4 friends from South Carolina traveling to Mexico for cosmetic surgery, kidnapped during a cartel shootout in the Mexican border town of Matamoros.
They jumped out to run, and they were gunned down.
2 of them died.
And then when I jumped out on the driver's side, that's when I was shot in both legs.
A U.S. citizen supplied the cartel one of the guns, a semi-automatic pistol. Court records show he bought the weapon at a Brownsville, Texas pawn shop, acting as a straw buyer. It's just one gun of thousands exported from the U.S. to various Mexican cartels.
Here in Texas, you can see where and how this is happening just by looking at this low-resolution map obtained through intelligence sources exclusively by CBS News. Take a look at the map and you can see all these pinpointed red dots which indicate a gun purchase traced directly to drug cartel violence. Zoom in even closer to Texas, you see a lot of red. Closer to the Metroplex right there, you can see a lot of guns purchased in North Texas.
Just pulled out a 9mm wrapped in plastic out of the gas tank.
A CBS News documentary exposes this pipeline supplying Mexican drug lords with guns from the U.S., some of them military-grade weapons. Here's how the pipeline works. When narcos want guns, they activate a phone tree, calling accomplices who live across the U.S. They're paid to buy weapons and ammo, then illegally pass them off to brokers. Couriers pick up those guns, then drive them into Mexico and the hands of cartels.
These are AK flats.
Retired ATF agent Edwin Starr showed us pictures from a ghost gun manufacturing operation run by an Oklahoma man.
They were smuggled to his factory in Nuevo Laredo.
One of the first cases to expose this gun supply network.
He takes the parts across the border and assembles them in his clandestine factory in Nuevo Laredo. For the cartel.
For the cartel.
Photos show the sophisticated operation that made hundreds of guns for 2 Mexican cartels. In 2021, Andrew Pearson pleaded guilty to violating the Arms Export Control Act. He's currently serving a 12-year sentence at this U.S. prison in Texas.
Acknowledging the problem means you have to come up with a solution. And right now, there isn't one.
The U.S. has sent more than $3 billion to Mexico to fight drug and gun trafficking. But the GAO, the investigative arm of Congress, found the government can't demonstrate the money's been spent effectively. It reports about 70% of firearms seized in Mexico between 2014 and 2018 originated in the U.S.
It has nothing to do with American citizens owning firearms. It has nothing to do with the Second Amendment. It has everything to do with you cannot export firearms to cartels.
I'm Stephen Stock, CBS News.